back. Welcome back, viewers. This is the Treasures of Life show, your home of motivation. And my name is JONA SIMBA. My sign language interpreter in this section is Ann Wairimu. I'm talking about staying relevant. Staying relevant. Shout out to all the fans out there. Keep on following, keep on getting motivated with us, and give us your feedback. Let me get to another interesting point of being relevant. It may sound controversial, but it is key. Relevance demands that you get properly dressed. Did someone hear what I said? How does dressing come in? How does dressing come in? You see, people say you dress for the occasion. But I'm looking at it this way. When you wake up every morning to get into life out there, the amount of time you spend on you, how you brand you is key. I'm touching on personal branding. Relevance demands that you brand yourself for the occasion. Brand yourself for every day. Brand yourself for every day. Dress for the occasion. Be excited. The way you're dressed as you get to work, the way you're dressed as you get to a party out there, the way you're dressed as you get to your social life out there, or even to a church, tells the world a lot about your relevance in that place. It is key for you to start taking this seriously. And that dressing demands that you pick up on some psychologies of life. You need to pick up some psychologies, color psychologies, and scent psychologies. Some people will give you a job just because of the way you smell. Some people will accept you to be their friend just because of the way you smell. Those are realities of life. Living with God up there is great because God will love you the way you are. God understands you. God knows that the value of you is in the inside. But before humanity buys that value, many of them, out of lack of knowledge of you, they would take you on face value. Humanity judges the book by its cover. Many times they get it wrong. But that is just life. So for you to bring out your value, you need to embrace that psychology. Win in the psychology of life. People play psychological games in this life. There are people that play psychological games. They may give up on you, yet they don't understand that the inside of you has great value. That is why you should not take it for granted that for you to be relevant, you need to dress for the occasion, smell for the occasion, sound for the occasion. It is time for you to walk the occasion. It is time for you to look the occasion. I'm not talking about faking it. I'm talking about bringing out something that you understand so well is you. How do you want to bring you? Bring out that value. It is so precious. The inside of you has a treasure. How you clothe that treasure, how you value that treasure, how you keep that treasure, how you protect that treasure is key. And more often than not, it comes in the way you dress, in the way you walk, in the way you talk, in the way you smell, in the way you fashion your life. You know, it demands some kind. You're passing a message to the world There is a lot of hatred that may fly around, but don't hate you. Don't hate you. Love you. Love you by dressing you, by feeding you, by spending time for you. That is a knowledge that you need to understand and take up the challenge of life for you. When you are in a place where you are not challenged enough, you need to question. You need to question. Challenge yourself for life. Challenge yourself for greater things. Why should you operate in places that you're so comfortable in? Sometimes you need to get out of your comfort zones. Challenge yourself for bigger things. Challenge yourself for greater monies, greater opportunities, greater offices. Challenge yourself. Because when you challenge yourself, you create that muscle on the inside of you to make it higher, to make it to a stronger level, to overcome bigger battles. With every rising, there is a challenge. There is no office without its challenge. When you're down at an office on level A, on ground zero, it has its challenges. But you get to ground 2 and ground 3 and ground 4. Every rising comes with its level of challenges. Can you manage that challenge on that level? It is by stirring the gift in you, challenging the gift in you. That is when you create the muscle. Remove yourself from the comfort zone of you cannot make it. Start telling yourself you can make it. That is the higher level. Challenge yourself for more opportunity. Challenge yourself. Start creating a bigger challenge. Start getting bigger ideas. Start dreaming bigger dreams. Challenge yourself. Life is so boring when everything you do is what you can do. So why are you there? You can do it. You've done it. You've done it over and over. It's soon becoming a routine. Aren't you bored of that amount every month? That is the amount you're seeing. You're seeing that same amount. Can't you challenge yourself for a bigger amount? You can. You can. You can gain decent living. You can gain. You can come out of that housing environment. You know, I'm talking about being in some certain environments. You can be in a better, affordable, better housing than where you've been. You can get yourself to a place where you have with clean water. All of us are fashioned to live in good housing, proper transportation. There is no third worldness in this. There is no third worldness in decent livelihoods. It is not time for you to blame anybody for indecent livelihoods. It is for you to challenge yourself to get a decent income, decent livelihood. Challenge yourself. Staying relevant demands that you challenge yourself to get what is for you. Your blessing is for you. Nobody can come and get that blessing for you. As a human being, once you're born, you are entitled to an inheritance of life. I told you last week on that show on Insights that for you who are Christians, God anoints the feet. It is because you are to possess your inheritance. So you need to understand that despite your disability, despite your gender, despite your race, despite your wherever your culture, you are entitled to life. You are entitled to a decent life. Anything less is an injustice. It is for you to challenge yourself, to fight for it. I never blame human rights activists. I never blame the champions of proper, people like Mother Teresa and Mandela and Mahatma Gandhi. All these people, the names that we know, including Jesus Christ and every other faith, they have people that they hold on and, people that they look up to. These are people that fought some kind of injustice. They fought some kind of levels that we were to be brought out of. And they brought us out of these places in multitudes, in great multitudes. You are the one to blame. Don't blame anybody for being where you are today. What you are doing about your today will determine your tomorrow. If you're getting uncomfortable with where you are, it means it is time for you to grow. If you're uncomfortable with that level of poverty, with that level of lack, with that level of lack of relationships and lack of opportunities, if you are uncomfortable with indecent livelihoods, if you're uncomfortable with some kind of handicaps and incapacitations, you are the candidate for growth. It means that you are looking for solutions. It means it is time for you to look for solutions. Staying relevant demands that you start looking for solutions that will bring you from places where you've been put down for so long. Because out there is a solution for limitations. There is a solution for greater capacity. Start building your capacity for greater heights, because bigger things are coming. I feel it coming. I'm seeing it coming. I'm seeing you being a great man and a great woman, living a purposeful life. Bigger things are coming. I'm seeing you passionate again for life. That is my faith for you today. And that is who I am. My name is JONA SIMBA, always believing in you. See you next week on the Treasures of Life show. Bye.